Alright, this is it. The last part of all that haul that happened, my largest ever. This is all the books I told you that would be coming that are all just random $4, $2, $3, whatever books. I'm going to start with this beautiful Angel and the Ape, number 2. And number 3. And the one with the monsters in it, if you look, Dracula, the monster. And number 5. I believe I have number 7, which is the last one of these, so I'll have only 3 left to get. Picked up this Amazing Spider-Man. It's a Golden All-Star book. It actually is a book with writing with text in it, but it also has pictures in it, all done very similar to, comic book style art. So it's a really cool cover and stuff. I've really got to look more into it, but I seen that and thought, yeah, I'll grab that. It was only a couple bucks in comparison, so I said yes. Picked up number 152, which is part of my run that I'm trying to complete of Spider-Man. Picked up 173, another one I have to complete. That run all the way up. Really, my goal, I think, is to go from, I want to say, where was I? Maybe around 140s, maybe 150s. All the way up to just over 200, like 250 or something like that. So it's about 100 issue or so run I'm trying to complete. Picked up 207. Picked up this Astonishing Tales number 3. I've already got 1, and I think 2, and then scattered all the way out and a bunch of them going up. So this will help with the run. Picked up number 4 and number 29, which is a reprint of the first appearance of the Guardians of the Galaxy. Not the ones in the movies, kids, the real ones. Picked up this Adventures into the Unknown. There's Nemesis again, which again, I'd like to get all of his different appearances. Neat character. Picked up this Gold Key, Captain Johnner and the Aliens. I think it literally is, there's 3 different covers of the same book. This is number 1, 1967. The Alarming Adventures. I picked up this one. That one's just so cool looking. The guy literally is the fish in the fish tank kind of thing. His human aquarium, as he says, and the fish people swimming around him. That neat little 12 center over there. So, and the price is probably, our numbers in there somewhere too, all tiny. Love the RG characters, and really love the Red Circle when they come out in the 80s with all these characters. So this is my chance to pick up some of these. Picked up the Adventures of the Jaguar. And this one. This one's got got a date stamp at the top. An entire freaking story on it. But hey, it's a beautiful book. Picked up Adventures of the Fly. Again, this would be number 27, as they write it. And then also picked up the Flyman ones, number 33 with the Shield. Another one with the Shield with the Flyman. Now, if you're in my age group, you actually went to the movies and you watched this movie. This was the Unidentified Flying Oddball, UFO. Really neat movie. Went to the movies and seen it when I was a kid. I think it's neat how they had Mickey and him in there too as part of it at the Walt Disney Showcase. Again, just a quirky movie. I didn't really even know they made a comic book out of it, so I thought that was neat. And this, my friends, completes my Devil Dinosaur right now. I am done with that. This one used to be one of my favorite covers when I was a kid. When I sold my collection, that one no longer was in there, so when I got a chance, I've been scouring looking for this one, and I just happened to check, and they had it, so I grabbed it. That makes the end of that run, so now I've completed it. Picked up number 130 of the Fantastic Four, another one I needed for my run. Picked up this number 7 of Fantasy Masterpiece. That's a very short run anyway. Somebody started giving little extra hairs to Namor. That helped him out a lot. Brave and the Bold. This is Batman and Sergeant Rock teaming up together. So I thought that was a pretty neat. And down here's Blackhawk and Green Arrow back in the day. Another 100-pager for 60 cents. Picked up this Captain Action. I'm working on trying to complete that. It's not a long run. I think this is the last book in that series. I think that leaves me maybe just number 1 I've got to get. I did see it there at one time, but when I come back this time, it was gone. Picked up this Captain Atom. Again, love the Charlton characters in that way. Just trying to work on picking up some of these when I can. And a little shout out to our Canadian friends. And that'd be Ranger Sly. This is Captain Canuck. And again, love the character. He's their version of Captain America to me, which makes him pretty cool. This is number 3. I'm trying to complete this run of it. I want only this one. I don't need the newer version they put out. I want this run. So I think I've got probably about 5 or 6 left to get of it. Captain America 205 for my, try to work on my run of that. Dagar, the Invincible. I think this is higher up. I'm trying to remember where it fell, but it was, there it is, number 19, I think it is. Again, I hate when they write like that. But this would be way up in, as again, it becomes the Whitman. It is drawn kind of stuff, more like pencil line drawing. Number 2 of Supergirl, working on that one. Picked up this Smokey the Bear. As you can tell, it's 1958. There's a tear across the top because, again, they tore off the title and sent it back in to get their refund of their money if it didn't sell. But I still wanted that Smokey the Bear. And this should be, if everything is correct, what I think should be my last issue of Primus. And that would complete my entire run of it. Never had a chance to see the show. Wish I could have. YouTube doesn't run it. Nobody else. Freevee, none of them I don't think has it. But who knows? I'll just keep looking. But I thought that would be a neat series. Picked up this number 6 Lancelot Link. I have watched that on some of the YouTube stuff because this is a little before my time of remembering stuff on TV, but this is from 72, so this show's pretty hilarious in the concept. Now, Anne Francis, as we all know, is the beautiful Honey West, and her character actually first made her appearance on a different show, but then moved over and had her own show. Burke's Law was the show she was on originally for, I think it was 2 parts maybe, or just one big good episode. This is number 1, so this should be her first appearance in her own. Love Hogan's Heroes. Could watch it every night. It's one of my favorites. This is number 1 of that series from Dell, and I picked up number 7, so I now have 3 of those. This is from 1967. Now, I personally love the photo covers of these kind of shows and type books more than the other. Now, this is Hanna-Barbera's High Adventure Heroes. This basically has the Arabian Nights, Micro Adventures, and the Three Musketeers cartoon all rolled into one. This is number 2 of that series. I want to complete this. I love Hanna-Barbera and it's all the cartoon connections. Picked up this number 4, The Girl from U.N.C.L.E. Thought that was actually pretty neat. Now, these next 2 comes at my daughter's request. She thinks the show is pretty neat, and she said she kind of maybe want to read them. So, this is from 1966. This is Gidget number 1. And Gidget number 2. You just gotta love little Sally Fields. Picked up this FBI. Daktari. Again, I've only seen the trailer for it. Never was a show I seen. It was 1969. I was 1. But I wanted to pick up some of the comics and kind of read through them. Again, they don't have anything on YouTube or anything else. Little brief snippets of and stuff. The Cat. I have watched an episode or 2 of this on YouTube. I have one of them already. I think the first appearance. And this is number 3 from 1967. I like the actor who plays him. I've seen him in other stuff. I can't remember his name at this time, but the character is really cool. I really like the character, and this is, like I said, it's a good show. This is another one for my Buck Rogers run. I am almost complete with this also. This is number 13 of that. And then our friends, the Beverly Hillbillies. That is number 7, 1964. I love the color photo of them. And again, grew up watching that show even though it was before my time. Now, this is the last part of this. Now, one thing I'm trying to do is I want to complete my Super Friends run. Super Friends is a big part of my life, and I have all the DVD sets of the Super Friends. This is number 2. I already bought number 1 this past year. This one is, I'm trying to remember what number this was, 22 it looks like. And again, this is where they switched over. The Wonder Twins are now actively part of it. Number 26, again, Wonder Twins. Batman kicking the crap out of bad guys, being said it's not Batman. Number 30. Number 36, with a little Plastic Man making his appearance in there. And that's all my new Super Friends I picked up. Now this is a Spider-Woman. It goes with the other Spider-Woman that I picked up earlier in a different video. So I'm working on this run. I'm almost done with this one too. This is number 8. Again, just one of those ones I was missing. It is a bondage cover if you really think about it. He is bound to her. Magnus Robot Fighter. This is another one I want to complete. I love this series. Beautiful painted covers. And who doesn't like a pair of go-go boots? I mean, Justice League. Again, I'm working on completing a run going straight up of Justice League, even though I am picking up some lower ones. It really is my goal to work off of those that are about 30 cents during the bicentennial time, all the way up until the end of the series. But I am picking up lower ones when I can find them. But what else? I mean, really, what else do you want other than a gorilla with a machine gun? I mean, that should have sold you already. Number 151 with Wonder Woman on the front cover with everybody there. It's a giant also, if you look. This one also is the giant at 157. Most Supergirl action making an appearance. Now I am almost done with my Freedom Fighters. This is number 4 of that run. Wonder Woman makes an appearance in here. Number 6. Number 12, Doll Man, basically, about to die. Gonna pull the on there. And number 15. Now, I believe I gotta check again. Hadn't had a chance to stop and really put any of these in the CLZ, but this is the one I needed. Number 7. This will make the last of the Mighty Crusader ones I needed. Still Sterling being in here I remember the cover as being the only one. I thought I'd had them all. I thought it was 1 through 6, but I think it was 1 through 7. But I may be wrong. It could be 1 through 8. But again, I needed this one for part of my run. So if it is it, then great. If it's not, then I got one more to go. Now, picked up this. Almost done with My Space 1999. This could have finished it for me. This is number 3. And here's what's cool about this. Here's number 3. My newsstand one, of course. But here's also a number 3. And it was cheaper than the other number 3. And this is signed by John Byrne. If you look, it says at the top, even though I know it's hard to see, but right up here it says autographed John Byrne. Now, there was no certificate with it or anything else, but I think it probably is true that it is a sign. That's why I picked up 2 of them, and I went ahead and bought the second one because I knew I wanted to make sure I put that one separate with the signed books I have that I find. But I went ahead and picked that up because, him being John Byrne. Picked up this number 4. And this number 5. Now, picked up a few more of the DC Comics Presents. Again, would like to finish that this year, so hopefully I will. Alright, picked up number 93. Picked up number 29, which I do believe I already have. Really believe I did. That's where I think sometimes CLZ kicks stuff out, because I also believe I have 32. Because the fact of Superman kissing Wonder Woman and stuff kind of made me think I already had that one. Now this one I don't believe I have, number 29 with the Spectre. Dr. Midnight makes an appearance in there. And I don't believe I had this one either with Firestorm. But that is it. Oh, I'm sorry. No, it's not. I better hurry then, because I got another stack. Oh, gosh. Alright. We'll have to speed this up because I've got about 4 minutes left. Alright. I got Prez number 4. Again, there's only 4 issues. I'm only missing now 1. Hold it. Did I already show these? Yes, I did. I'm sorry, folks. This is my $2 haul. Okay, so I was done. I apologize. So I did get through them. All right, that is everything. That is every book that I picked up over this weekend, which is about 3 short boxes full. I picked up 5 things of cards. Those things were about 1,100 cards, is what originally Walmart said those plastic containers carried. I picked up a bunch of, I had a set come in, and what I was saying at the beginning, I believe I've got, Friday I go to a special event where I can actually, for 30 minutes, buy books at $2 a piece. He's got them there. I'm going to try to find anything else that I'm looking for to grab everything I can. And then I've got some back issue bucks at my other one, where I just bought a bunch of books, so I've got some back issue. I'm going to try to utilize those to pick up a few more things I need to finish out back issue runs and literally spend no money there, because I've got a lot of back issue bucks right now. And then at that point, I've got 2 more sets of cards coming I'll show. But I think at that point, I'm going to pause everything so I can clean house, go through, make sure I don't have anything I want to get rid of, things I'm doing. I want to sell off a bunch of the extras of cards and everything else. Really go through some stuff, trading some stuff to try to, work on getting the hobby to pay for itself with some things. And if I can do all that, what I'm going to be doing over that course of time is probably just showing my collection more than it is about hauls anymore. Like I said, only about 2 more that I'll do. And I've done this before where I've spent months and months not buying one book, cleaning house, and just enjoying my books. And I think everybody should do that. I'm kind of in that place right now where I think I'm overwhelmed. I have so much that in my small space, it's way too much. And what I'm going to do is slowly go through and thin down, sell off books, and see where I'm at. Now, I've talked to people like Aaron and stuff like that about, maybe doing trades and stuff like that. I'm not against any of that. I just have to really get settled back in again and see what I'm really missing, have, and don't have. And I'm more than willing to work with anybody. Maybe they have something I'm really looking for. But I know this video was a little long, but it was a lot long because it was over 4 videos. But this is the last of that haul. And that's everything. So thank you for watching. Thank you for giving a thumbs up. Thank you for watching the shorts and everything y'all do. I appreciate all y'all. Y'all have a fantastic night.